Right, the BBLB rules. This must be for me. George, welcome to Celebrity BBLB. Over the next 3 weeks, you'll deliver Big Brother exclusives, hey? Top draw BB chat and every insight a BB fan could wish for as a glamour model, a politician, 2 TV presenters, 3 pop stars, a couple of actors, a rapper, and LaToya Jackson live it up in the Big Brother house. Your first show will include a phone jacket and a very special mystery roving reporter who we can now exclusively reveal to be... Turn to laminate 2. Laminate 2. Laminate 2, anybody? No? Great, excellent start. Right, who is this roving reporter? Time is 1:41. Welcome to our brand new studio. I say new. We got some blue bits that used to be orange, yeah? We'd have done more, but we blew the budget on Ulrika. Sorry about that. Coming up, we meet a man who found fame making prank phone calls in a balaclava. Sickening. He does it, he gets his own show. I do it, I get a police caution. It's Phone Jacker, everybody. Look at him. Doesn't he look fantastic? Plus, we'll reveal how you could get yourself in the diary room chair in this series. Hang on. I just told you you could get yourself in the diary room chair, everybody. There you go. All right, we've only just started. I'd say that's probably a 9.7 on the excitement scale. But it will go off the register when you hear that for the first time ever BBLB has tagged the housemates. Yes! The look on a man down the front there who's so excited can hardly contain himself. Proper ASBO style. Using a super high-tech tracking system, we can now record their every movement, showing you what the cameras can't see. Huh? Ooh, yes, you're right. For example, we can see right now that... Here's the floor plan, everybody. Here's the garden. Here's the main living area. Here's your bedrooms, washroom, kitchen. I'll tell you what's happening right now. Everybody, OK, I'm not going to break it down for the colours. Everybody's congregating round the kitchen table, huh? Excited? Wow. Yes, you're right. Now, we can also show you that in the first 24 hours in the house, Mucha, I'll tell you which one Mucha is. She is, by the way, just so you know, she's pink. When you see the little pink ball, that's Mucha. She spent 1 minute and 30 seconds in the diary room. How about that? At the other end of the chatting to Big Brother scale, Lucy spent the most time at 36 minutes and 25 seconds, huh? I can tell they're all fascinated. Stunned into silence, I think, is the expression. Now, the housemates will remain tagged right throughout the series, almost like they've committed some sort of crime. And if you heard A1's second album, you'll agree that some of them already have. Huh? Oh, come on, it was better than that. I'll be here for 3 weeks. Try to fish is fantastic. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I saw the housemates go in on Friday, but what I really want is an exclusive behind-the-scenes insight pack recap with a load of extra action I didn't see. Fred, I can't help you with that. Of course I can. I'm only kidding. Of course I can help you with that. Come on.
It's the launch of Celebrity Big Brother 2009. I'm here in my very own VIP area to find out who the housemate's going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, it's LaToya! So this is the second Jackson family member we've had in. I wonder if Michael's going to come and visit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mucha! Oh my God, she looks amazing! Oh, she was far too good for Sugar Babes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Van! Oh, look at him! He's a Hollywood movie star! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tommy!
Right.
Oh, apparently he's a really famous politician in Scotland. It's Lucy! Check out those pins. Ben Adam. paradise.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Michelle!
Michelle! Michelle! Oh, bye, Nikki. Good luck. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, we've made friends again.
It's Terry!
Hey, cheers, Ricky.
Oh, he's so smiling. God, they got such good people.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ulrika!
She looks so good for her age. I don't think she's aged in 15 years. So that's it. All 11 housemaids have now entered the Big Brother house. I can't wait to see what we've got in store over the next 3 weeks.
Let's give Nikki Graham a little round of applause there, guys. Now, some of you might have been a bit surprised at some of those celebrities entering the house, but not as surprised as Tina's daughter was. Take a look at what Tina had to say on last night's show.
Nobody knows. None of my family know. I kept it from... None. My daughter will be watching now.
No
And
way.
she's obsessed with this. She will... I've just come back on Tenerife. They think I've gone to do a job.
Oh, really?
She'll be on the floor in his... Just... And my mother, my brother, my sister. Nobody knows.
And Tina's daughter, Danielle, is here with us now alongside Ben Cousins' Jemima. Danielle, I don't believe it. Your own mother didn't tell you that she was going in.
I know, how bad is that?
Really?
She told me she was going to LA, and obviously when it had been in the papers, I'd thought and said to her, please tell me if you are so I can tell you what you can.
So you even asked her, and then she lied to you in your face?
Completely,
Wow.
completely.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday.
What, you waved her off to the airport. Bye, Mum.
Yeah, and I even tried to trick her and went, I've called to see if there's flights to LA. And she went, oh, don't be ridiculous. She knew I was lying, but...
She was really trying to find out there.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, what's she going to be like in the house? We've seen her character coming through a little bit. I think she's pretty upfront with her views.
Yeah, she is. I think she's doing well. I think she's kind of, as long as she kind of bites her tongue and behaves herself.
Okay. What's she like to live with?
Bit of a nightmare for me, being her daughter, but no, I think she'll be all right with the other housemates. She's kind of quite anal, though, with cleaning and things like that.
Right,
so
a bit of OCD on the firm, yeah?
Big time.
Right, OK.
Yeah.
And then we want you to dish the dirt on your mum. Come on, you've got to be able to tell us something about her that maybe we don't know already.
Nothing that you probably won't find out. She'd actually met Michelle before in Euston Station and gone up to her and gone, oh, I thought you were brilliant in Pop Stars, and she was like, oh, thanks.
So hang on a minute, your mum and Michelle Heaton already knew each other, now they're living together?
Well, she was friends with Terry Christian years ago, they were friends.
Incredible synergy there, guys, I think you'll all agree. Now, Jemima, not only you're Ben's cousin, we obviously recognise you from your television work on As If and Lost in Austin.
Yeah.
Did you know that Ben was going in?
No, I heard a rumour about a week before and kind of went, oh, and didn't think anything of it, forgot, and then my mum rang me on Friday night.
Your cousin's in?
Ben's on today. She doesn't talk like that. But,
Mum's a gargoyle, which is a bit weird, but...
She's going to go in. And, and so just watched him go in and felt all weird and nervous.
Who do you think he's going to hit it off with in there?
I thought he might quite fancy Lucy.
Really?
Possibly.
Okay.
And obviously
romance.
the other kind of, like, singers and stuff, they're all kind of the same age and probably knew each other a bit back in the day. I think LaToya... There's something a bit maternal about LaToya. Of
course, yeah. And
I think Ben's good. He's good with everyone, but... Oh, this is going to sound really bad. Older ladies.
Right.
I mean,
Just lost the whole swathe of fans there, Jemima. Yeah.
Or a new market.
Right.
But I think he's very sensitive and he's sort of very good, and I think he'll be good with her.
Right.
And I help her a bit.
Now I need a little... you're digging deeper and deeper and deeper. I need you to dish a bit of dirt on your cousin.
Dish a bit of dirt.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Yes.
He's fun. But he once gave me a picture for Christmas of himself on stage. But it said, thanks for last night. Ben, I'd like to point out we're not blood related.
Right, that's still weird. Blood related or not, it's still weird.
He's good at making fun of himself,
Right.
George.
OK, yes, good. And you've done that for him today as well. Thank you very much, guys. Give him a big round of applause. Now, that is the sort of exclusive info we will be bringing you on BBLB, and it doesn't stop there because this year we're getting scientific. Yeah, really. It's all thanks to a very exciting addition that we've made to the show. Now it's time to meet a man with an evil plan. James Bond has Q, Wallace has Gromit, Batman has that bloke played by Morgan Freeman, but BBLB has Salim Mayan, everybody. Give him a big round of applause. Oh. Hello, Salim.
Hey,
how
George.
are you, sir?
Very
You
good.
all right?
Very good. How are you?
I'm marvellous. Now, Salim, tell everybody what it is that you do and who you do it for.
Well, I run a company called Wavetrend. We're a specialist tracking company.
Yeah.
We track assets and vehicles and people all around the world.
All right, so you tag stuff, basically, and you can track it anywhere it goes?
Absolutely, wherever it goes.
OK, and what have you done to our house?
Well, we've installed a network of readers across the house.
Yeah.
What that does, it gives us the ability to literally track where all the celebrities are.
How accurate is this?
Oh, down to, 30, 40 centimetres.
OK, all right, we're going to talk about this in a minute. Let's go and have a look at how these guys put the trackers inside the BB house. OK, so he goes in, he puts all these little readers everywhere?
That's right.
Right, and then you put the trackers...
Yeah, so we've got each of the celebrities carrying one of these tags around with them in their mic packs, and we can locate them all around the house.
How good is this, everybody? Huh? Yes, you're right about that. OK, let's have a look at the floor plan. Right, here we go. This is the garden. This is the kitchen. Sorry, that's the kitchen. These are the 2 bedrooms. That's the bathroom. That's the living area. Right now, everybody has a different colour, OK? So other than pretty much, who's turquoise? Tina, who is in the smoking area, pretty much everybody is sitting around the kitchen table. Oh, they've moved. They've moved, everybody. Vern's just moved. Vern's moved from the seats to the... How good is that? Right, so what did we learn from this? How do we collate this information?
Well, we'll be able to tell you...
Someone's just moved. Someone's just moved. Who's moved? Terry's moved, everybody. Terry's moved. Coolio's moved. This is a... Oh, they're all moving. I can't deal with this. It's too much for me. Right, OK, so we collate the information and then we know what?
Yeah, well, we'll be able to tell you, little brother, how many celebrities are spending time together, what groups get formed. We'll be able to let you know if there's any love developments, with people spending a couple of intimate moments together in certain rooms.
OK.
Yeah, and then we'll also be able to tell you who's spending a lot of time on their own.
And this is exclusive to BBLB?
Absolutely exclusive.
Right?
We're very excited about that.
We go for you, everybody. Hey? Now, we've been trawling through our data mines and we've come up with some very interesting stats for you thus far. Tina has spent the least amount of time in the bedroom at 14 hours, 24 minutes and 10 seconds. How about that? Huh? Phone jacker's fascinating, I can see him. Vern spent the most amount of time in the bedroom at a sleepy 23 hours, 14 minutes and 2 seconds. Wow, these are incredible stats, man. Celine, this is going to be very interesting for us over the next few weeks, mate. I will let you get back to your day job. You go back to the lab and plan your world domination. Give it up for Salim, everybody. Now, coming up, I'll be chatting to Kayvan Novak, better known as E4's phone jacker. There he is, look at him. Now, he's famous for his pranks, but what he doesn't know is we've already played a prank on him. Any idea what that might be, Kayvan?
Absolutely none.
He's got no idea. Don't worry, Kayvan. It's nothing disgusting, hopefully. Coming up, we'll reveal what we did to Kayvan, plus straight after the break, an exclusive clip of the first task in the house, huh? Welcome back to Celebrity BBLB. It's day 3, the time now, 1:58. You join me alongside the Celebrity BBLB Rogues Gallery, the housemate monitors. We've got each of the housemates trapped in time, dancing, waving and generally looking a bit stupid, actually. Now, if you missed last night's show, you might be wondering why this chap here, Terry, has a crown atop of his head. Well, on the first night, housemates found they were one bed short. as Terry behaved least like a celebrity and thought of the others by not nabbing a bed. Big Brother appointed him head of house and gave him his own private luxury sleeping quarters with unlimited hot water and, crucially, 24-hour access to hair straighteners, huh? Which clearly, with Terry's haircut, he's going to need a great deal. Now, coming up, we'll be finding out who made a good impression and who made a bad impression when they entered the house. If you want to find out how to make a good impression on people, stick around for our resident expert, Dr. Funky, everybody. Yeah? Genuinely, that's her real name. But before all of that, it's time for the all-new BBLB News 24. Celebrity housemate flouts drink driving laws.
Yeah.
Housemates struggle to remember the 5th Jackson.
I want to say Michael. No.
I don't know.
See, I'm so bad with names.
I am too.
And Celebrity BB House receives nighttime visit from Humpty Dumpty.
I reckon we've definitely got the funnest bedroom.
Oof, all the King's horses and all the King's men won't get that out of my head anytime soon. But on to the weekend's big story. At 4:52 yesterday afternoon, things got serious for head of house Terry Christian when he learned that it's not all rosy at the top. Sometimes you got to get your hands dirty.
Today's task is designed to test the size of the housemates' egos. Based on their performance in today's task, you must secretly decide which housemate has the most inflated ego. The housemate you deem to have the most inflated ego will be your first secret nomination.
Right. And so, at 5:34 p.m. yesterday, the ever-chirpy Terry was sent away camera in hand to film his fellow housemates as part of his first task. Viewers are warned the following clip features a page 3 girl in latex performing enthusiastically for a shaky handheld camera.
Oh, that's kiss your arm.
They're both right hands.
And it all kicked off in the garden at 1:32 this morning when Coolio began throwing furious kicks and punches like some kind of madman. Fortunately, if somewhat oddly, he was in the garden by himself. He's like a new Jackie Chan crossed with a new Sylvester Stallone. That's right, folks. He's quite literally the new Jackie Stallone, huh? So that's the latest from the house. If you still have a question about anything Big Brother related, here's how to get in touch. Call Little Brother's Big Answer and leave a message with your question on 0871 200 1040. You can send your question into BBLB by texting studio, followed by your question to 84444. Or you can email us via the website channel4.com/BBLB. Now, if, like me, you look at our housemates and go, dear God, what are they thinking? Then this next guest will come in handy. Author, lecturer and clinical psychologist. She specialises in making people positive. She's our very own Sunday Psych. Please welcome Dr. Funky, everybody. Oh, Dr. Funky. Wow.
How are you?
Oh, I'm funked out of my mind. This is incredible. Now, Dr. Funky is here to tell us how to make a good impression and which of the housemates did that on Friday. First, though, you helped us put a little prank on there, Mr. Prankster himself, the phone jacker, didn't you?
We did.
Phone jacker, any idea yet what that was?
No idea at all.
Still no idea. How about that? Now, earlier on, let me tell you, we sent 2 runners separately into phone jacker's dressing room to meet them. Here they are. Right? One of these runners was trained by Dr. Funky in making a good impression. The phone jacker, don't tell us now, in a minute will be asked who he thought had been funked Before that, Dr. Funky, you've given us a few tips. It's great. There's going to be a lot of mileage out of this throughout the next 3 weeks. You've given us some tips on making a good first impression.
Definitely.
All right. Obviously, it goes without saying you have to come and you have to smile. I'd imagine you have to make eye contact. But let's go a little deeper than that.
Yeah, it's not just about the smiling or making eye contact. If you think about the eyes, it's the only anatomy that shows our true emotions. So when you're actually making good contact with somebody, you smile with your eyes. And smiling...
Gateway to the soul, Dr. Funky.
Absolutely spot on, George. It really is the true element of what's really going on for you subconsciously.
How was my smile when I came in?
Well, you kissed me really quickly, so I couldn't actually see the smile. Yeah. But generally speaking, you've got...
It was just so funky, I just thought I had to get in there quick, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But you gave a, nice greeting, you kissed me on, kissed me on the side and made me feel welcome. So good impression.
Good times, good first impression. Let's have a little look at how our celebrities got on. First off, one of the first people in the house, Mucha. She came in. Talk us through this.
Now, Mucha came into the house. She was you could tell she was a bit anxious.
Yeah.
She talks to LaToya, but she's not talking to her.
Okay.
She's talking to her and she's looking around the room.
Yeah.
You see she's crossing her arms and she's biting her lips. That is someone that's not comfortable within the situation. I mean, later on, you see that Mucha keeps on pulling down her dress. So she's probably not really comfortable in the dress that she's
Very funny choice of clothing, I thought.
Well, I don't know if it's funny choice. It's her choice, but obviously she's not really comfortable with what she's wearing.
Right, OK, bad impression for her.
Well, it wasn't the best she could
Not so good, not so good. OK, let's have a little look now at Tommy. Let's have a look at Tommy coming in. This is... Right, Tommy comes
in, he shakes everyone's hand, which is a nice greeting.
Yeah.
But you notice he's not really giving any eye contact.
Fake.
He kind of...
fake.
But he sort of...
Your words, Funky.
I didn't say that,
fake,
George.
she said.
I never said that.
Yeah.
But he shakes everyone's hand and then he sort of bowed down, so he doesn't give any crucial
He was a bit
eye
of an
contact.
android.
Well, it's a bit stiff.
Right, OK, not so good.
Well, you need to be relaxed. He's in a social setting.
Okay.
He's not in the, in the parliament or anything.
Who's up next? Who have we got coming up next? I think we've got Ben. We like Ben, don't we?
Yes.
Everybody seems to like Ben.
I
Look
think
at him.
Ben was the classic of giving a good impression. He comes in the house, it's like he gives a warm vibe. He shakes everyone's hand, he greets Mucha, he cuddles her.
Yeah.
Very warm person, very genuine type of impression.
I bet he does. Seemed to do a lot of kissing and cuddling, Ben.
Yes, but it's obviously he's making a good impression on people.
Right, OK, there he is. Look, he's holding the eye contact.
Yes.
Tommy looks
and
away,
Tommy looks
that?
away completely.
Fake, she said. Fake. Anyway, OK, so then we've got Vern. You like Vern, don't you?
Vern, I think everyone generally likes Vern, but I think the thing that I like about Vern is that he's sitting back. He's watching everyone in the house. And sometimes you can actually feel that you don't know Vern is there, but he is there. He's very much analysing people. Right, and people are trying to treat him like he's a small baby, but he's saying, no, I'm independent. I don't need to be, I'm not a handicapped, which is a crucial thing.
Right, OK, and then there was a bit of empathy coming in.
Yes.
We've actually got this moment, Eureka. Let's have a look at this now, actually, then you can talk us through it after.
I don't want it to make it look like, I'm handicapped.
Of course.
Because I'm not.
It actually doesn't. I mean, I've had a terrible back problem for 18 months, and I've been not able to do things. I'm much better now, but I still am in a lot of pain at times.
Yeah.
So I understand from the point of view of wanting to do things myself when I can.
And it was just because when you were in prison, you'd so little time.
And also, I was in not quite the same, but
that's why they only always eat like that, don't they?
Kindergarten and crash, we were all sit. If you didn't finish, someone would take your food. It was just the way it was.
Very similar. Prison and kindergarten.
I think you know what Eureka's doing. She has a master plan. Basically, she's befriending everyone. And by befriending them, she's trying to say, I've got something similar to you. So, when Vern says, I'm not a handicap, Eureka says, well, I had a back problem, so I really understand what you're going through.
Same.
It's a completely different thing. And kindergarten to prison, come on, it's a completely different thing altogether.
2 peas in a pod, kindergarten and prison. And so I want to talk, by the way, you told me about a top tip before about your arms and gesticulating and keeping your palms up or palms down.
I think when, eye contact and smiling and your body language, different settings. If you're going for an interview, obviously you uplift yourself a bit more, you give direct sort of eye contact, but not too long. But if you're in a social setting, it's slightly more relaxed. And using your hands is a good way of expressing. If I was to keep my hands behind me, you're probably thinking, what's going on with Dr. Funky? Yeah. So it's always master the setting that you're in and give the appropriate...
Funky chicken. She's so funky, man. Sorry.
I'm going to get you, George.
OK, now, I know we've all been very excited to find out if the phone jack has figured it out. We mentioned earlier we sent 2 runners in to meet him to say hello and have a bit of a chat. What the phone jacker didn't know was that Dr. Funky had trained one of our runners in making a good impression. OK, so now the pressure is on you, sir. One of the runners made a good impression. We've got the red and the yellow. Who made a good impression on you, phone jacker? Who's been trained well by Dr. Funky? I need a quick answer.
Yellow.
Yellow, he says. Let's have a look and see if he's right. Reveal, boys, reveal. Oh! Yeah! Good news, phone jacker. Good news, well done. And really good news for Dr. Funky. All that training paid off. You're going to go after the camera runs for us and have a little look at some of this body language. All right, give her a big round of applause, Dr. Funky, everybody. Coming up, we'll see more from the phone jacker, even seeing under that fetching balaclava, and I'll be revealing how you could end up in the diary room. If that wasn't enough to keep you hooked, here's a quick bit of informative entertainment. Watch this clip from Celeb BB history and shout aloud what you think happened next. How's that for infotainment? Oh. One guy at the back, yeah. Welcome back to Celebrity BBLB. It's day 3, the time 2:14. First, let's go over to the camera runs to see our Sunday sight. Dr. Funky, she's separated from the housemates. And I love the fact this kicks in every time. A thin layer of plexiglass or whatever it's called. Are you there, Dr. Funky? Dr. Funky? Oh, Dr. Funky.
Hello?
Hello? How is it in there, darling? She's too funky. She can't hear us. All that...
What I can see now is Coolio is talking. He's using lots of his hands. He's really expressing himself. I think... Terry's listening, but is he really listening? I think Terry's got his mind somewhere else. You see his eyes are rolling. He leans forwards, rubbing his hands together. I think he wants to say something.
Oi, David Attenborough wants to look out. Right? She's done brilliant, incredible body language insight. Thank you, Dr. Funky.
Thank you.
Dr. Funky can't hear us. Now, our next guest has appeared in Holby City Spooks, and is this right, the Oscar-winning film Syriana with George Clooney? Yeah, it is, actually. You probably know him best because for his thing that's... sorry. Right, we'll start there. Put that down again. But you probably wouldn't know it because he's best known for appearing in a show where we don't even get to see his face. This is Kay Van Novak, everybody. It's Phone Jacker.
Thank you.
118, would I have what's your name, please?
Hello?
May I help you?
Hello, yes. Could I have Bert in Park Lane, please?
What's the name?
Bert.
Bert?
Bert.
Are you saying B-U-R-T?
No. You wish me to spell?
Please?
Yes. Is it B?
B for Bob.
P.
P for Peter?
Yes.
BP, like British Petroleum, you're saying?
No, I'm saying Burp.
What sort of a company is it?
It's petrol, light snack, Burp.
BP is British Petroleum.
Yes, the petrol.
Are you deliberately trying to aggravate me?
No, I just need the number for Burp.
Wow. Hello, sir. How are we doing?
Hey, George, how are you?
Yeah. See a winning palms up there?
Yeah, palms up. I came in palms down.
If we'd have both come in for the palm up, that would have been really... We would have been going like this for ages.
Yeah, like this,
Wouldn't
or like
that. Now, do you ever get in trouble for your phone jack, sir?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you ever... Do people go crazy? Do people ever go, oh, all right, phone jacker, man, enough of this nonsense?
No, I think I'd be calling someone up as a mouse in the middle of the day, maybe a plumber, I'd be like, oh, I'm a mouse. Yeah. And they'd be like, don't waste your time, son, and don't waste mine. And then he hangs up on me and I realise I'm 30 years old pretending to be a mouse.
Yeah. And when you reflect on that moment, what do you think? Yeah.
I try not to think anything bad.
Just ring someone else, ring an
electrician. I just pick the phone up. I'm like,
right,
another call. I don't know. I'll just go in as Terry and ruin someone's day. Make them pay for my mistake.
So listen, this is Terry Tibbs, one of your favourite characters, right?
Yes.
Who's Terry rooting for in the house?
Oh, it's got to be the Pinder. We do like to pander over the Pinder, don't we?
Really? Okay.
Juicy, Lucy Pinder, my God.
We like it. We like a bit of the Pinder, yeah.
Yeah, have a bit of the Pinder.
And what about you? What about K-Van? Who does he like?
Me, I like little Bernard Troy, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fantastic,
Little
isn't he? He's so cool.
He's like a little tightrope walker, man. Everywhere he walks, he's just like a little tightrope. He's got like. You know.
That wouldn't be a very high tightrope, though.
No, but it wouldn't need to be, would it?
Yeah, yeah. And what about romance? Do you see any potential romances blossoming in there?
Yeah. Coolio and Ulrika.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just on the lawn, right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Just take a moment with that, everybody.
I'm going to show you some taekwondo moves.
Right, do you think he could whirl with the taekwondo?
Definitely.
Right, OK, fantastic. Yeah. Now, you're best known for your pranking, right?
Pranking.
We've done a little bit of a prank. We've set a little challenge for you, OK?
OK.
We filmed all the housemates before they went in, and they told us a little story. One of them told us a great story about a phone prank that they did.
Right.
OK, we're going to play this to you. We've disguised the voice. We want you to tell us who you think it is, all right?
OK.
Let's play this for everybody.
Probably one of the naughtiest cranks I've ever played on anyone would have to be my brother. I'm very good at doing voices, and he's waiting for this big phone call to come with this director, Sidney Lumet. And the secretary was calling to let him know that they wanted him to work on this movie project with them, and he was dying waiting for this phone call. So I get on the phone and I act just like the secretary, and he's speaking to me the entire time, believing it.
Now, we've disguised that as LaToya Jackson, and I think we did a very, very good... Have you got any idea who that might have been?
I have my suspicions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we have a little look and see who it might have been, guys? Yes?
Yeah.
And he gets out the phone and he runs, he goes, LaToya, guess what? Sidney Lumet just called me and he wants me to do this. And I go, you're kidding, does he? I said, did she sound like this? Hello, can I speak to Michael? He goes, oh my God, you were listening. You were listening on the phone. And I said, Michael, I wasn't listening on the phone. Yes, you were. Then how'd you know what she said? I said, you idiot, that was me. And he got so angry, he took a bucket of water and poured it all over me.
Wow. Who'd have thought it was her, eh?
Yeah.
After we disguised it so well. And obviously, you know, your thing, a lot of your thing is surprising people, right? That's you.
Yeah.
So anybody surprised you? Anybody you watched and you thought, I can't stand that person? They come and you think, you know what, they're all right, actually.
LaToya was kind of... I'm still wondering about what she's got up her sleeve. I'm not sure whether she's completely stupid and just emotionless or she's got something to bring to the house.
Right, OK. She's quite timid, lady. She seems quite
She
nice.
is. You don't know what's going on behind that face, you know?
No.
If anything.
Yeah.
At all.
We'll have to wait and find out. How about that? And also, you called up our offices yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, look at the smile.
I did, yeah.
He's like, yeah, go on. So what happened there?
Oh, is it worth repeating? I just called...
It was very good.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. I called up, I was like...
It was better than that.
I'm calling from internet service providing. I was wondering if you'd like to upgrading to a motion sensor tracking systems.
And he beat me to it, so... What can I say?
What, oh, yeah, your man.
Yeah,
the
man.
Right, OK, I got it, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you, but that little glimpse of LaToya there, that whetted my appetite for a little, bit of some kind of never-before-seen images, maybe ideally providing some incredible insight into the background of our celebrities, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that tastes good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want a bit of that pie?
I want more.
We all want a bit of that pie.
I'm hungry for it.
Thanks, Ray. Give him a big round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's have a little... Oh, that is so good. Share it with me. Share it.
I'm Lucy.
I'm Ben Adams.
I'm Michelle Heaton.
Coolio.
And you'll probably know me best for my boobs.
I was born in yesteryear in a hospital.
I was born in 1969, and
Old Trafford in Manchester. That's where I grew up. That was my neighbourhood. The hood.
When I left school, I started working a clothes shop. I wasn't very good at it.
When I left school, I had a great time. I also decided to go back and study business law because that's what I wanted to do.
I went to drama college and I worked as a dancer in a fun nightclub.
I didn't do.
My first big break was my ankle in 2004.
My first big break was when I was in the Sugar Babes.
My first big break was when I was at school doing GCSEs and I went down for an audition for a group, and that group happened to be A1.
My first big break was...
The highlight of my career was probably being nominated for Best Actress.
The highlight of my career was going to the Playboy Mansion and skinny dipping with Playmate of the Year.
Wouldn't like to say.
I'm here on Celebrity Big Brother because this is something I would never normally do, and I think it's more of a test to see how long I could stay away from my family.
I'm here to show them how intelligent I am, opinionated and real.
I'm here taking part in Celebrity Big Brother because I think it will be a massive challenge and good fun. And I've got a massive tax bill to pay in January.
Big Brother, why can't I use the hair straighteners? It's so not fair, Big Brother. Sorry, I'm just trying to fit in. Now, this is the actual diary room. Through there are real celebrities. If you want to be part of our new feature on our show, you too could be sitting here talking to Big Brother live on this show if you do the following.
The BBLB team are looking for BB's biggest superfans to come on the show and play the George Lamb Diary Room Challenge. If we think you're worthy, then you could be invited to take part in a series of challenges throughout Celebrity BBLB. The ultimate superfan will then travel here in style for a behind-the-scenes tour of Big Brother.
Oh, what a luxury.
Meet the gorgeous Davina and go where no other superfan has gone before. Entering the diary room for a chat with Big Brother live on BBLB. To apply, go to channel4.com/BBLB and email us your name and your contact number. Applications will close at midnight on Sunday the 11th of January and applicants must be over 18.
Hey, how about that then? Now, I better get out of here before one of them want to come in for a bit of a celebrity moan. Still to come on the show, a very special visit from a very special man. Have a look for the clue. Welcome back, Celebrity Big Brother's Little Brother. It's day 3, the time 2:28. Now for the return of a true Celebrity Big Brother legend. When he arrived on Celeb BB4, he never could have dreamt he'd win, which is fair enough because he didn't win. But he lost to a non-celeb, which means that he was actually the highest placed celeb. So he did sort of win, even though he didn't win. Let's have a reminder of his time in the house. Onion. Onion.
Take it easy, geezer.
Come on.
I had a dream that every man, woman and child in this house of the brother, would be together.
Let's have a hug. We're going to hug it out. How are you?
Eye contact.
Hey, eye contact is good. Dave! Dave! Some great... Dave! What a great... You're a massive... Danielle, Tina's daughter, loves you. Look at the clapping that was going on. It was incredible.
Hey, Danielle. Ah, I'd love her if I could see her.
I don't think we can hear her either, because I don't think she's mic'd up. Now, Michael, you're going to be doing all sorts of incredible stuff for us. But first off, what's it like watching a whole new horde of people going into the house?
It's a bit weird watching them go in, but my first memory, I just was so relieved the crowd was so nice. At first, I thought, what am I doing here? And then after that, I didn't want to come out.
Right, OK, because, I mean, obviously some people are having to go into booze and a lot of hissing and all the rest of it. It must be quite tough, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like, so your mum don't drink, did she? Your mum don't? No. Same for me, yeah. Well, on and off when I can do it. But, I mean, you notice Latoya, she, like, looks up and down everybody like the girls.
Yeah.
Girls do that anyway. And she went, I love your shoes. I bet she don't. I bet, you know, and all that sort of thing, you know.
Now, what does it feel like when you first get in there? What are your first impressions? We've got a little clip of your kind of first hours in the house, actually.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now? You came in, oh, your nemesis, look at that. Did you realise at that point she was gonna be the one to beat you to it?
The first two in, last two out.
Yeah.
I was happy with I'm glad she won it. I didn't have to go around and do all those things that she had to do.
Right, OK.
Like with people like cameraman Dave.
Right, OK. How are you feeling? How are you feeling right now? You're in the house. You just give Pete Burns one of those big hugs there.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite nervous, as you can see. Look.
Right.
And she made me laugh. She was off her head. She was jet-lagged. And she thought I was a gynaecologist.
Right, OK.
I said I was, and she thought I wasn't.
Would you prefer to be in with the lot we've got now, or were you happy with that lot then?
I was happy with that lot then. The thing is, once you get rid of one that you think's troubled, then it all kicks off again.
Someone else becomes trouble.
Well, like all that planning now, Tommy last night going, we'll do this, we won't have a row out of that. You can't plan it. If you go in there with an agenda, you're not going to get nowhere.
OK. And you were kicking off a lot with George Galloway when you were in there, weren't you? But you became friends in a funny way as well. You had a nice
started off like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was all over a cigar. And I think he misjudged that I've voted. He kept analysing everything. I think Tommy will do the same.
Right, OK.
And analysing and working out, oh, well, if you do this, do that, he must have voted against me, and I didn't.
Right, OK. Do you think, but then you were quite pally towards the end, no?
I don't know if we ended up all right. No.
Huh?
No.
It was just for show, guys. It was just for show.
No. We had a blazing row.
Right, OK.
Yeah.
And then what about you had... I thought you were quite pally towards the end, though, weren't you?
Oh, no, hang about. I've got a lodger. He's the guy at the top of the house.
Right, OK.
No, we're all right.
Now, obviously, you're in a Celebrity Big Brother alumni. You've written some survival tips.
I'm a what?
You're a Celebrity Big Brother alumnus.
Oh, really?
I think it's how they say it. Yeah, I said alumni. Apparently that's... Yes, that's the plural. You're a Celebrity Big Brother alumnus.
Producer told me to wear something bright, and I was going to wear it suit.
Tell him he looks smart. He's a bit Perry, doesn't look smart, guys.
I was going to wear like...
Now, let's have a look at the list, right? Top of the list. What have we got? Don't have a plan or try to second-guess Big Brother.
Yeah, that's what... a lot of them, they go, oh, I bet what they're doing now, the reason we're doing this is because of this and that. And that's... it's like, look, well, you know, it's Latoya. When she went in, she put her case straight in a private room.
Yeah.
So she bagged that straight away, but, I mean, that's...
OK, but Vern went in, Vern's gone in, he said he's going to be evil. Do you think... I mean, that's clearly a plan, isn't it?
Well, he might have said that. You'll find the Americans are gang up together for a while, the English are gang up together, and then you'll get little groups starting.
Right, OK. Next point on the survival guide for us. Find out who's the best cook, let them get on with it. That was you when you were in the house, right?
Yeah, I did all the cooking, because there's a lot of time in there when you've got nothing to do.
OK.
And it's not task all the time, and that's what does their head in. They can't cope with the downtime.
Right.
And then...
what's the next one we got? We've got... let's have a look.
Obviously, yeah, well,
don't you know who I am? Don't you do... Oh, never say that. Do you think any of them in there will be the kind to say, don't you know who I am?
Well, yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe Coolio might have thought about it. I don't know. It depends on whether they think their status is. I don't think some of the others... why did I say that?
Listen, tell us very quickly what you're going to be doing for us.
Oh, I'll tell you very quickly. Is the time gone?
What's that? Yeah, it's just running out, actually, yeah.
All right, well, what I am allowed to say is I'm a roving reporter. Yeah. I'm going behind the...
That's all you're allowed to say, apparently. How about that? Time's up. Give him a big round of applause.
Dave!
Now, Michael is among the select ranks who have occupied the Big Brother house. But how do you fancy getting in there yourself? Big Brother 10 will be here in the summer, and we're already looking for a new bunch of housemates. Here's how you can try out.
Yes.
Big Brother wants you. From January 2009, the Big Brother auditions are coming to Cardiff, Birmingham, Dublin, Newcastle, London and Manchester. For information on how you can become a Big Brother housemate and for details on how you can apply online, go to channel4.com/bigbrother.
Now, this series, we're giving you the chance to ask any question about Celebrity Big Brother that you think of, and we'll be answering a load of these throughout the series. If you've got a question, go to the website. Now, this has been up on the website for a couple of weeks, and we've already had some early starters, including this one. Bring on the question. Check that out. Hello. Hello, massive hands, huh? Now, this question came in from David. David, you didn't tell us who you are or what your surname was or where you live. People learn from David's mistake. Anyway, the question from Mysterious David is, where does Davina stand while the housemates are entering the house? How about this? Luckily, he sent it last week, which means we could record this exclusive answer for you.
You want to know where I stand when I read the information about the housemates? Well, come in, I'll show you. I go round here, round the back.
It's all about 30 million records.
And they've got
every once in a
telly
while, you know, I wake
here
up.
where I can watch what's happening with the housemates, and then I announce them, and then I read funny little tidbits. Thanks, David. Bye.
Walking down the street.
How's that for an answer? That's all we've got time for today. Do be sure to tune into the main show, 9 p.m. on Channel 4. Thanks to all my guests, Barry Moore, Phone Jacker, Dr. Francis, friends and family. Join us tomorrow, 8 4, 6 o'clock. We've got T.O. Jackson on the show. Come on!